Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. And I've got to tell you, there are beautiful days and then there are days like this. I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. And fall is right around the corner, but man, I'm telling you what, you look at those beautiful views right there. So we're doing a video today of a Toyota Townace for James in Pennsylvania. This is a 1991 Toyota Townace. It is a 4x4, 5-speed with a high and low transfer case. It is a diesel, and here's the best part. It has 34,723 original miles. So I like Town Aces and Light Aces. They're essentially the same thing, almost identical. But I really like the Town Ace and Light Ace diesel 4x4, which is all I ever buy. I mean, they come in gasoline, they come in two-wheel drive, but I think that's pointless, right? This is a beautiful Town Ace, and it's getting a little dark. Our dusk is getting close, so I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. But the goal is to do a video showing, oh, that noise you hear is that right there. So if you want to get a little rubber dot and stick it there and stick it there, you probably won't hear that. So anyway, our goal is to illustrate the condition of the truck as accurately as possible, so that way when the purchaser sees it for the first time, they're not disappointed or surprised. And here's a nice thing about this truck right off the bat, is I like the fact that it has locking hubs. So what we're going to do is put that on free, because we're about to test drive it. And it's always a good idea. It's not entirely necessary, but it's not a bad idea to put that on free. But the important thing is that you don't have your transfer case engaged in four-wheel drive when you're driving on the hardtop. If your hubs are locked, it's not the end of the world, but you do get better fuel economy if they're on free when you're driving on asphalt. Okay, so here we go. Got some dirt on the windshield, but the first thing I want to do is to kind of come across the front to look for damage, dings, dents, rust, things like that. And there are no dings at all across the front of the truck. Now here's a couple of pebble pecks where a little pebble on the highway maybe, nicked it, and now you got just a little blemish of surface rust. But very, very little. Beautiful front end. I did notice that right here, this is bent. This is your valence panel, I think. So you can see there, that has taken a little bump and bruise right there. And this is kind of a little crash bar. The Toyota Townace also has two really nice tie-down points under here. I probably shouldn't be getting in this granular kind of detail, but there's one there and one right there, which makes tying down the front of the truck very easy. And now I'd like to go around the windshield and show you the perimeter of the windshield. Nice. I don't know if that's adjusted probably. This is so you can see your front bumper. So when you're parking in Japan, parking is so tight. And that's the purpose of this mirror, is so you can see that front bumper and know that you're not about to hit somebody parked in front of you, or some other situation. There's the roof. Now we're going to get a view of the door. And people, I gotta tell you, this door is amazing. Really, the front one's amazing, and now the door is amazing. So that is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely beautiful, the condition of that door. This too. Nice thing about the Townace is it's an extended cab. So you have a little room. The seat goes back nice and far. Look at this bedside panel. Is that not remarkable? So we do have a couple of dings, very slight. Got a ding, a tiny ding there, and one tiny ding there. And I doubt you can see them. But man, is that thing beautiful. I mean, really, and that's a foothold, so you can, step up like that. But, I mean, look at that. That's a nice shape, too. And this is a 1991. That's the amazing thing. Let's get a shot of underneath. I don't know what's in here. Well, I'd like to know what was inside that box. Ah, no key. I wonder if there's gold bars in there. Okay, wait till you see this bed. This is the most amazing thing about the whole truck, is the bed. I don't think anybody ever used the bed. Check this out. I mean, is that not unbelievable? I mean, here we have some adhesive or something, but that's about it. No telling what they use this for. And these are stabilizers. So this thing, you can do that, and then it folds down. Then you can fold your side panel down. But those add rigidity to the side panel, so it's not flapping around. This is hard to do with just one hand. Oh boy, I shouldn't have done that, because I've only got one hand and I'm trying to close the tailgate. There we go. Oh, that's why. It was so hard, because that one, there we go. I didn't realize that. Okay, so now this is 1,000 kilograms, which is, and look at the plastic. The plastic is remarkable. Yeah, just a beautiful truck. Look at the tailgate. It might have 3 tiny, tiny dings. That's it. I mean, that is remarkable. And 4 dings are actually spot welds. They're not dings at all. Okay, now for this side, we have 1 ding there, a ding from the inside out there, and a ding from the inside out there, a tiny scratch right there, and that's it. Yep, yep, yep. Now we're going to look at the roof coming down the door pillar. Good grief. This door is flawless. Absolutely flawless. Now let's get under here. Get you a view of that part of the door. Yep, yep, yep. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Here's the passenger seat. And okay, your visor. What happens is the visor is supposed to rotate right there, but over time it just gets fused. So you may want to get a pair of pliers and break that free so you can articulate that again. But nobody ever used it. Huh. Nice. Yep. The interior of the passenger door looks nice. Probably has been opened and closed a total of like 5 times over the years. Just remarkable. We do have a split in the seat right there. Other than that, looks pretty good. Now you can pull this handle and then the seat comes forward and it reveals your jack. And man, oh man, the owner of this truck was so meticulous. Yeah, I don't know that I've had but one Townace that was this nice. It was a blue one. And I had it several years ago. Sold it to a Mennonite guy in Maryland. And here are your chains. What's really nice is they didn't throw them away. Even though they didn't want to use them, they go on the tailgate. So in case you want to put them on, you can. And there's your other tools there, probably for changing your tire. But that's really nice that the owner kept everything right there. All right, so now what we're going to do is take it out of four-wheel drive. It wasn't four-wheel drive, but now that we're going to go on asphalt, we push that, and that disengages the transfer case. All right. So now I'm going to start it and let the glow plug warm up, or glow plugs. And we need to roll it so that the four-wheel drive turns off. There we go. Four-wheel drive is now off. And we are going to take this thing for a drive. This is a real pleasure to drive. So this is a naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder Toyota diesel engine. It reminds me of the old, Volkswagen Rabbit pickup truck of the early 80s. It's just so simple. And it's got more power than that had. That was a very underpowered vehicle. Let me turn my headlights on here. That was a very underpowered vehicle, but it's that kind of a diesel truck. It's extremely basic. It doesn't have, a turbo on it. So it's going to get you from point A to point B for many, many years. And the important thing about this is that you change the air filter, the oil filter, and the fuel filter occasionally. And this has already had the oil changed. We used 15W40 full synthetic. So now I'm going to try to get a little speed up here. So that's about 60 miles per hour, and that feels very good. I'm going to slow it down so that we don't turn this into an aircraft. Now I'm going to make a U-turn. Yeah. So this is just a really pleasurable vehicle to drive if you like a diesel truck. It's not going to go super fast, but it's It's always going to get you there. Now we're in fourth gear. Yeah, this is a torquey little thing. It has a great deal of torque, and that's really because it's a diesel. Diesel engines have tremendous torque, and that's because of the long stroke of the piston rod, the crankshaft. Because it's such high compression, it has long stroke, which means it has tremendous power or torque, and that's just one of the physics things about a diesel engine. It's why they're so torquey. So yeah, this is a beautiful truck. We're still in fourth gear. I never even took it out of fourth gear. We're gaining in speed up a very steep hill, which I think is a very good sign. So yeah, great truck. I mean, just stunning. If it wasn't for that split in the seat, this would be a unicorn Townace. But I'm so strict. Oh, and that dent in the front, the valence panel. I'm very strict about calling something a unicorn. But man, let me tell you, this is one beautiful, beautiful Townace and a very successful test drive. And if if you're interested in this um, vehicle, um, and that is for James in Pennsylvania. Sorry about my videography there. Let us know, and or I think you were even talking about coming down to see it or pick it up. Yep, I talked to James earlier, and he was possibly going to rent a trailer and drive it down to pick it up. But there's no doubt you will like this truck. I I guarantee you that. There's nothing not to like about it. So that's an easy description. It's just really, really clean and beautiful. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching our video. Oh, and please subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel benefits when we have more subscribers because it helps our search analytics. Also, I'd like to let you know that we will give you a title. There's no extra charge. We don't charge any extra fees. If it says, this vehicle is $14,500, that's all you pay. I don't really know how much this was, but I'm just making that price up. Don't worry if that was a high number. I don't know what the price is, but um, my point is there are no extra fees, and the let's see, but yeah, we used synthetic oil, 15W40 full synthetic diesel engine oil. It's what's in here now, and new oil filter, and new air filter, and we also test drive the vehicles to make sure that everything that should work does work, and I appreciate you watching our video, and uh, call us at 336-777-9957 if you have any questions about this or any other vehicle. And for those of you who are watching, if you would like to check out our website, the website address is mayberryminitrucks.com. And you can also email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. Thank you.